Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and today is my 4th day in Florida on what was supposed to be a 4 rivers in 4 days series, but it turns out it's going to end up being 3 rivers in 4 days because I'm going back to fish the Wacissa River again, which I fished yesterday and had an incredible day of fishing. Caught my PB largemouth, caught a lot of fish. It was just one of those amazing days that you couldn't really ask much more from. So I'm going to try to get out here pretty early today before some bad weather hits us about 12 or 1 o'clock. So I'm hoping to be on the water around 8 o'clock and then maybe fish for like roughly 4 hours. I like to be off the water before it starts raining so that all my wet gear is not in my truck. But anyway, that's enough talking. I'm going to get out here and try to catch some more fish. All right, it's about 8:15. Just now getting on the water. I think sunrise was like 7:40, so didn't get out here too early, but it is a lot earlier than I got out here yesterday, so maybe I'll be able to get on a little bit more of a topwater bite. Should I try to go up in there? Oh, what's that? Looks like something chasing bait. There's a fish, a little guy, on the Chapo. A Swanee bass or a largemouth? A little largemouth, all right. That's exciting. I didn't throw the Chapo at all yesterday. I just didn't think I would because of all the grass, but there's plenty of areas where there's not grass underwater that you can throw it, so I decided to bring it today. Got myself a little largemouth on it pretty fast. That's just on the Chapo 75 and kind of a translucent color. Well, that was maybe 10 minutes in, so I think that's definitely a good sign. I'll let him go. Oh my gosh, there's a gator right there. Scared me a little. Doesn't look too big, but I think he's bigger than anything I saw yesterday. This fish, oh man, bring me in these trees. It's a nice Swanee. Goodness. I think that's the best Swanee bass I've caught this trip. Man, I'm right where I caught the big one earlier, or yesterday, almost. I think it's just upstream of me. And so far, topwater really has not panned out like I thought it would. I mean, I caught one bass on it really fast, and then since then, I've had over an hour with no fish, mainly throwing topwater. Hardly really gotten any hits at all, so I just started throwing the jig again and got what is probably my best Swanee bass of the trip, but he's probably, I don't even know if he's 13 inches, but that is still good for a Swanee bass. Well, that guy was 13 1/4. If you get a 14-inch Swanee bass, you get a little big catch certificate, so it's actually not a bad fish at all. And it's the best Swanee I've caught this trip, so I'll take it. I still can't get over how dang clear this water is. And look at this, man. I'm like in a jungle. This is just so different than everywhere I'm used to fishing. I got him. Oh, man, little tiny bass. I think it was a Swanee. Some of these little guys, when a hook set so hard, it like pulls them so far that I feel like the hook gets loosened in their mouth. There's a fish. All right. Finally got one on this little craw. I was watching some other fish when this guy bit. But today, it's definitely been a little tougher than yesterday. A couple hours in, I've only caught 3 fish. I mean, the plan was only to be out here for about 4 hours. I might have to try to at least stretch it till 5 and hope the rain doesn't quite come yet. But that's another beautiful little Swanee bass there. Let's watch him swim off in this clear water. I think he went under the boat. I didn't even see where he went. There's a largemouth right there. Shoot, hook set it too early. Sometimes that's what happens when I'm sight fishing. When you like see a fish bite your lure, sometimes you just gotta wait until you feel it. 'Cause that's when they'll, oh, yeah, just like that. He bit it again. That time I wasn't really watching him, and I got him. Saw this little guy swimming around down there. Oop, man, he's about to release himself. Another little guy. I'll take him though. And yeah, it's looking kind of cloudy down there. I don't want to go too far upriver. I'm almost as far up as I went yesterday, but I kind of like the way this stretch of the river looked, so I might go up a little bit further, but I definitely need to keep checking the weather because I don't want to get stuck out here in a thunderstorm. There's a fish. Wow, he seems really big for a second. Like my whole rod like stopped. I thought I had like a giant on for a second. There's just another little guy. I'll take it though. I really like this area of the river. It's more like sand with a kind of little patches of grass. I see little fish swimming around here. I think the fish probably just like hide right under that grass. So I'm kind of just trying to cast in between those patches and seeing if I can catch some. Chances of thunderstorms have moved up to 1 p.m. When I got out here, it was just a 30% chance of rain at 1 and then thunderstorms at 2. So I think realistically I need to be heading back by 12 at the latest, and it's 10:35, so I don't know. I'll just go up here a little bit longer, see if I can pick off a few more bass out of these little grassy patches. How does nothing want topwater? Can't believe it. Like these little gravel patches here on the side. I saw a bunch of little bass in yesterday. I feel like they'd be perfect places to throw this little Whopper Plopper 60, which is why I brought it, but I don't know. I mean, it's so cloudy today. You would think fish would be looking up, wanting to hit topwater. Look at all those. Bunch of little sunfish down there. I don't know if there's any bass. There's a bass. Oh, that's not too bad either. All right, I lost all pressure on him when he was going straight to me. See that little guy didn't want to hit topwater earlier? Can't believe it with the weather we have, but sometimes you never really know with fishing. Man, the sky is getting dark. I might need to start heading back pretty soon. Probably before 12. But there's maybe the biggest largemouth of the day. Better let this guy go before I get brought into all this grass. And yeah, this river is so unique. I mean, where I put in at is just like grass all the way across everywhere. No gravel patches like this. And here, I mean, I don't know if this is a spring. I don't think it is, but right there, it actually looks like there could be water coming out, but I think it's just a little side chute of the river. But it just has that nice little gravel bottom. And fish like to hang in here. See a little tiny bass looking at me right now. There's one. Now they're biting a little better. It's another largemouth, man. So it's kind of surprising. I don't know, maybe the largemouth prefer these gravel patches over the Swanee bass. And dang, he's been caught before. It's kind of crazy out here on this wild river. I mean, there's definitely a handful of people that fish here, but it's pretty remote, so it probably doesn't get pressured too hard with fishing. There's one. Ooh, this is a little better. This might be a swanee. It looks darker. Oh yeah, that's a nice swanee. Ooh, man, that's a nice swanee. Man, this little gravel area is producing. Oh yeah, come on. Stay on, fish. Man, he's a fighter. Huh. There we go. Might be the new biggest swanee of the trip. Oh, chill. That's solid. I mean, yeah, there's definitely fish in this little gravel patch on the side of the river. I'm saying gravel patch, it's kind of like, more like sandy, but there's also a little bit of gravel. Goodness. There's so many just crazy birds out here. Make all sorts of sounds. All right, I think I'm gonna get a little underwater release on this swanee bass. Let's watch him swim off in that clear water. Man, he's up in that grass right there. Oh, I think this one sees it. Got him. Dude, I sight fish this fish. Oh my gosh. This is pretty awesome. This is my type of fishing right here. I don't care if they aren't big. Like, they're loaded here. I just feel like I can catch a lot. I've caught a ton of fish in the last like 30 minutes. Let you go, buddy. Ooh, that's a nice swanee. Man, they're loaded up in here. I don't know how long this little patch of river goes for with this sandy bottom, but I guess I'll find out. I have one. Okay. Didn't even realize I had one. The swanee. Hope we didn't get too deep. Looks like he might have. Oh, it feels like I'm creek fishing right now. I don't know how to explain it, but I mean, there's just this one little channel and it's like its own little thing. Like, it's not even, it's different than the rest of the river. And it has a lot of swanee bass in it. Well, that hook came out way easier than I thought. I'm gonna drop this fish on that side of the kayak because there's a bunch of fish over here to the left of me. This whole sandy area seems really shallow when I'm like far away. When I come up close to it, there's a lot of these little deep holes that are deeper than you'd think. This one's maybe 3 or 4 feet, but I mean, there's just a bunch of little fish over there. Oh, sorry, bud. Didn't mean to slam him. Dude, I mean, this does not even really look like a swanee bass. It is, but they're just so pale on this sand. You can tell that fish is just hanging in the sand. Watch him swim off again in that crystal water. Ooh. I think I spooked all the fish, but this is what they're hiding in. It's just this little sandy area on the side of the river with all these occasional reeds of grass. And they hide right up under that grass and look for food that goes by. This fish, not too bad. Oh man, that's a pretty little swanee bass. All right, this guy needs to chill, but camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and release him. Oop, is he bigger or is he just a fighter? Ooh, he's pretty good. Oh, it's a largemouth, okay. Solid little largemouth. He's in a bunch of weeds right now. All right, man, that's a fatty. Is it a largemouth? Yeah, that's a largemouth. He's just got some really cool patterns. I think that's because he's living in this area with all the sand. It really brings out the pattern on him. This is such a fun little area to fish. I mean, it literally feels like I'm creek fishing, but the clouds are not looking good. I need to check the weather again. I also don't have the best service. It's 11:20 Thunderstorms were supposed to start at 1, but it kind of seems like that might happen sooner than it's saying. Oh, it says it's raining now and an 80% chance of thunderstorms at 12. All right. It's not actually raining where I am, obviously, but it must be raining really close to here. I think I need to just head back. I just need to be smart about this. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. As much as I want to keep fishing, I don't want to get stuck out here in a thunderstorm. Because I probably went at least a mile upriver. So it's going to take me a little bit to get back, too. Well, I'll definitely be back to this river. I had a really fun couple days of fishing here. Anyway, one more cast with a jig. Just see if there's a bigger bass in there that wants to bite it. Is that a bass? That's a huge bass. Holy cow. Very smart. Man, there's like literally like a 4-pounder right there just teasing me. I gotta get back though. He saw me. And he got spooked when I cast it at him anyway, so. Oh, it's tough. It's tough to leave fishing like that, but sometimes you just got to be smart about it. And man, I'm going to book it back. No casting on the way back. Got to get the heck out of here. That cloud right there is not looking good. There comes some rain. Dude, there are so many fish. Like, for a while, this river has like a really defined, deep channel, and a lot of that is sand bottom. And when you pass over that, there's so many fish down there. Bass, mullet, sunfish. I saw bowfin, gar. This is an incredible place. I mean, look at this, dude. This is awesome. I can't wait till I come back here. I don't know when that'll be, but I do love visiting these rivers in North Florida. I was supposed to fish the main river in Florida that has shoal bass today, but the weather kind of postponed that again. I was actually supposed to do that last time I went to Florida also, so that's another one that's on my bucket list. I want to fish eventually. I'm sure it'll happen sometime. But checking out this river for a couple days has been awesome. I mean, if you didn't see my last video, I caught a bass that was nearly 8 pounds. It was huge. Biggest bass I've ever caught. All right, y'all, well, I made it back to the boat ramp safely, avoided the storm. It's actually not even storming yet, so it kind of feels like I got off the water too early, but I think it's better to be safe than sorry. I definitely don't want to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere in a thunderstorm, which there was no one else on the river today. I mean, because of the bad weather, I think people stayed off the river, so being out there alone with no one else with a chance of a thunderstorm is not very safe, so I think I did the right thing here. Still had a great little morning of fishing. Caught quite a few fish, and that little side channel creek thing was amazing. I really want to go back. I really wanted to keep exploring further up it, but that'll have to wait for another time. I'm about to head home. Hope you guys enjoyed this little Florida series. I absolutely love the rivers here in North Florida. They're just all so unique, totally different than what I'm used to fishing in the North Georgia mountains. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.